Okay, hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, good afternoon.
Okay, so I think that you all know what to do today, as what our director of AS water treatment has give give a direction to us due to the situation now. Due to the pollution of Selangor River keep on happening and cause a lot of inconvenience to the community and also residents in the Selangor. And the reputation of our water treatment plant has a lot of has been a lot affected by this situation. So that's why director has assigned this task to us. And I also few weeks ago, right, I have assigned you guys, each of you guys, to come up with some solution and present to me. So I also received your slide, and I believe that all of you can present to me today, so we can come up with a better solution. So I'm going to share the slide now. Please give me a minute. All right. Can you see my slide?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So before we start our meeting, can each of you introduce yourself first? Start with technical department.
Well, thank you very much, Jilin. So my name is Tayyip Baisawi. I am the manager of the technical department. I work with Muad in this department. We tried our best to propose our solutions based on our experience and our research. So I have proposed one solution, and Muad also had proposed another solution. Thank you.
Okay. Châu Phúc.
Yeah.
You can introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. My name is Zhou Feng. My department is research and development. Find a good method to solve the problem about the pollution, Selangor pollution.
Okay. Joey.
So my name is Lu Zoring from the Public Relations Department. So my responsible is to create the awareness toward the public for the water pollution issue.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all of you for the introduction. So for today's agenda, I will start with briefing, but I don't think I will start later because just now I already briefed you guys about the situation. So followed by that will be technical department, and then research and development department, lastly public relations department, and also conclusion. All right, so we skip the briefing. Okay, start with technical department. Here you go, Jai.
Yeah, thank you very much, Celine, for your presentation, and thanks to our team for their efforts to solve such a problem. As I mentioned before, I have worked with Ahmad. Actually, we worked separately. I did my job and he does his job. So for me, the solution that I'm going to propose in order to overcome this problem or this industrial issue is biofiltration, which is considered as a novel technique in to filter or to clean water from the odors or VOC, volatile organic compounds, or hydrocarbons, or anything that would affect water. So the first thing I'm going to do is I start by defining biofiltration. So what do we mean by biofiltration? Biofiltration is the process of utilizing natural biological oxidation for the destruction and removal of volatile organic compounds and hydrocarbons or any unwelcomed compound in water. So the biofiltration is the degradation of organic and inorganic substances by microorganisms, which are biological compounds, and the air flows through what is called a packed bed of media, causing the pollutant to transfer into a thin biofilm on the surface of the packed media. So the microorganisms are housed in the microfilm and degrade the pollutant. So this is actually in general a definition on the biofiltration technique or process, which is considered as one of the novel and new techniques based on many advantages, and it has also some disadvantages. So the how do we use it? How do we use it? So what's the exact process? So let me talk about the biofiltration or the biofilter is a bed, a microorganism filled media. So the microorganisms attach themselves and grow to form the biofilm, a biological layer. So biofilm is biological layer. The biofilm contains a community of various microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, and macroorganisms such as protozoa, worms, etc., as well as extracellular polymeric substances. The texture of the biofilm is often described as moody. So we have three phases. We have the solid phase in the biofiltration process. We have solid phase, we have liquid phase, and gaseous phase. So the solid phase is a media, and the liquid phase is water, and the gaseous phase is the air. During the biofiltration, water is applied intermittently or continuously over the media. The organic matter and the components of water diffuse into the biofilm, where the treatment occurs during the biodegradation process. So it's a biodegradation process. This is an aerobic process, which means the microorganisms require oxygen for metabolism to occur. The oxygen is either supplied or enters to the biofilter as water passes through. The microorganism activity is important to the process performance, and the factors that are most integral to the process include biofilter, hydraulic loading, the type of media, and the feeding strategy. The age of the also we can consider the age of the biofilm, temperature, and aeration, and there are some others. For this technique, we have some advantages and some disadvantages, and based on the advantage and disadvantage, we are selecting or we are suggesting this technique to be implemented in order to solve our issue. So some of the advantages, because microorganisms are retained within the biofilm, biofiltration allows the development of microorganisms which relatively low specific growth rates. The biofilters are less subject to change, such as hydraulic shock and variable or intermittent loading. Also, which one of the most important advantage, which is the cost. So the operational costs are usually lower than the conventional techniques. So when we compare the biofiltration process or biofilter in general with the conventional solvents, with the conventional processes, we find it like better in terms of low cost. So, and for the disadvantage, let's talk about one disadvantage, which is living bacteria do not adjust to as quickly to extreme change in influent odor concentrations as to with other technologies. So I think that's all for my presentation, and that's all for what I believe that it would help us in solving our problem. I do thank you
Okay.
again, and thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I think your solution is quite interesting and also good. But I want to ask for this facility, do you think it will take a larger space in the treatment plant, or it's just a small part?
No, it wouldn't take I mean big space. It would be just in medium, not small space and not large space, but medium space. And this is a very good
So,
question because we have to take all of those things into consideration before to select it. Thank you very much for the question.
yeah, correct. So I think for this, if the cost is able to, able to affordable by our budget, I think this could be a good suggestion. So I think we can move to the next one.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for Tayyip for the first method. The second method that I did is a photocatalytic device. This is considered the new method to treat water. This method discovered by a team of researchers in Hangzhou University and the Engineer Institute of the Chinese Academy. This is the photovoltaic device to purify water with the disinfection efficiency of more than 99.99%, and this is considered one of the most promising methods to treating water by using sunlight. This method works like they added the carbon nitride, and this carbon nitride will absorb the sunlight and will produce the electron. And can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So the electron were released from the surface of the materials to stimulate the release of oxygen compound in polluted water, and these compound kill bacteria and eliminate the microorganism. And this method have the ability to inactivate a wide range of microorganisms present in non-bottled water. According to this study, this disinfection efficiency is 5 times higher than the best efficiency previously recorded. So they suggest to use carbon nitride because they used nanoparticle materials before, and these nanoparticle materials affect the water, and maybe they cannot use the water for drink, and then they suggest this carbon nitride as a new method, and it shows high efficiency, but also there's some disadvantage, like they need to replace the carbon nitride many times. And I think the efficiency is very high than the other method. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mark. for this, I think it's good too, and due to the efficiency, which is 5 times higher compared to the other that you mentioned just now. But then I think for the situation now, our situation, the pollution that the main factors that lead to the situation now is due to the chemical waste disposal of from the industrial area. So I think your idea is more to like to treat the bacteria and also microorganism of the water. So I think this solution is good, but then we might not maybe no need to put the priority to this process first. Maybe we can set it for the future. Okay, later we can decide it later. So we move on to research and development department. Zhou, are you ready?
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. My department is research and development. Our purpose is we plan on the new testing method that provides accurate, better detection or sampling frequency. The first we invent a portable odor sensor. The first step, we need to find the odor pollution in the Selangor River, including its sources, dispersion, and physical, chemical properties of the odor. The odor pollution may include hydrogen, sulfur, ammonia, nitrogen dioxide, some organic compound, and so on. We will invent a portable sensor. It is based on a capacitive machined ultrasonic transducer, CMUT error, to offering multiplex detection of various odor using a single readout system. For the detection of the odor, use the CMUT sensors. We will use 4 devices. The 4 devices can change in the resonant frequency were monitored in real time. By devising a wireless system, use Bluetooth, the result may transmitted to a small phone. It can monitor the concentration of the odor. This is the portable odor sensor.
Okay, thank you, Zhou Feng. This idea is good since you can detect the odor or the pollution of the water real time. Means that once there is the odor pollution, we can know strictly. So it's easier for the analyst in our water treatment to take the sampler and then test it to prevent the further pollution. Okay, so you can present the next slide first.
This is the second we invite. This is the Bipolar Electro-Flocculation. We will use aluminum bipolar electron. This is this can change electroflocculation and electroflutation. this like this. It can remove the turbidity, remove the phosphate surface, dissolve the oxygen level. This is the picture, the zero like this. This is the real picture, like this.
I see. So for this method is mainly to treat the black odor or black pollution of the water, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so mainly due to, for example, like the chemical waste, some of the chemical waste are color, or maybe due to the oil disposal, improper oil disposal into the river, maybe can treat with this solution. Okay, I see. So, okay, thank you for technical department and also R&D department. All of your ideas are good. So, but maybe we have to look at the budget later, and I think we can discuss later during the conclusion. So let's move on with public relations department.
Hi. Since there is a lot of effort we do internally within our colleagues, so that is also important to create the awareness to the publics to help to prevent the water pollutions. So we're targeting first is the age below 7 years old, the young generations. We need to educate them to not to waste the water or conserve the water when not in use. Okay, this will help to prevent the treatment of the contaminations. Other than below 7 years old, we also need to target wide range of age from 7 years old to adults. We need to organize the campaigns or marketing toward the water pollution issue through the social media, such as YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagrams, all these kind of platforms to encourage the public to using the organics or the environmental friendly household products. Besides, we also can create some activity or events to recruit the volunteer to collect the litter or rubbish at the beach sites. This will also increase the family bonding between them and also the relationship between the family and family. And we can provide the certificate to all these volunteers to as an appreciation for their contributions. Okay, next. Besides, we also can set up the CCTV at the public areas, and we also can encourage the public to reporting to us if they saw the people who throw the rubbish, and through the hotline. And we can increase the fines or we force them to be the volunteer as a punishment, which is not less than 2 months. For the industrial sector, we can tighten the rule for the waste management of factory. And for those who against the rules, we can increase the fine, or that is possible to shut down the plant for a short period of time if that is very harmful towards the environment. Then for the agricultural sector, we can encourage the farmer to use the organics or input the less chemicals on the plants, or cultivate the crop stains with the natural resistant to reduce the pollutions towards the environment. Yeah, that's all for my sharing.
Okay, thank you, Joey. I think all of your ideas are good. But then in terms of the education, I think you suggest a good point, that is we have to start the education from below 7, age of 7. That is a good intention, because although the education in our country has starting to like educate the citizen to care about the environment, but then they are not that stressed enough. So I think it is a good attempt. And for the second point, it's actually I have seen a lot of effort from the government to do this, but then we still can't see the results. So maybe we should stress on them for this step. Maybe you can contact the relevant authorities. And then for the next two, this is in terms of the laws and regulations, which we have to encourage the government to stress on this law so that the citizens take awareness of this point, so they are being serious with this kind of situation, so will not be like simply draw the waste or the rubbish of, like around. Okay. And for the last one, yes, this can be stressed on the relevant authorities too. So I think since you have a lot of attempts that you suggested here, I think you can divide this task into your team so that they can do this more effectively.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Jolene. So here comes to our conclusion. I have already assigned what Jolene to do. So I want to stress on the technical and also R&D part. Let me exit my slide first. Okay, so since for the technical part, Zaid has suggested about the biofiltration and also Muat has suggested about photocatalytic, and from Zofeng R&D, you have suggested about the sensor and also the bi-electrode, is it? Bi-electro-flocculation, that is for the flocculation part. So I think more idea that you can set for future, and then Zaid and also Zofeng, which is from R&D. Both of you are from technical and also R&D part. Both of you can like cooperate together to do a modification in our plant. So for a better filtration in our water treatment plant. So I think that the biofiltration is a good point, which we can use a low cost since we only need the biological material, that is the bacteria and also microorganism. It only requires low cost, which is good for our budget. And then for the sensor, it's a good point which can definitely detect the odor pollution that can overcome our situation in a good way for now. And the flocculation, maybe the flocculation that is a bipolar electrode, maybe we can also set for our future. It's a good point too, but we can set for our future due to the budget problem. So yeah, do you guys have any suggestions?
No, for me, thank you very much, Celine, and thanks for my colleagues for their hard work and their presentation and their suggestion to overcome such a problem. I do agree with what you have already mentioned. But I think that the only point that we have to analyze in the future coming days is the financial support or the financial budget, whether we're going to spend a lot of money, especially as you know we are living in critical financial situation. So we have to plan on how we have to spend in order to realize these or realize the solutions to this problem.
Yes, Dave, I agree with you. So I do suggest that all of you can suggest a financial plan on the attempt that you intend to do in next week. Okay. So,
Okay, yes.
okay. So if there is no any question, then we can end our meeting for today.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.